my very impressive visual. I've spent 10 minutes putting together, thinking, oh, I've just put my Easter tips on this little board. So yeah, that's just to shout out to you to say I am here, I'm live with a very croaky voice, delivering this very mini masterclass to you about Easter sales tips. So the first thing I want to say is it isn't all about selling chocolate. This isn't one of my favourite Easter eggs, by the way. It was just one that my daughter won in a raffle, and it was near to the door. Yes, so it isn't just about selling chocolate. That is old school. That's, you know, that is what Easter used to be primarily all about, but it's changed massively in the past 3 to 5 years, I would say. It has become more of a retail event. It's become the turning point for customers to be thinking about refreshing, updating their home, their wardrobe, their garden. It's about Easter decorations, it's about Easter crafts, it's about being off with the family, it's about having some experiences, and it is more than just chocky-wocky. So what can we do to boost our sales if you are not just selling chocolate, or if you are selling chocolate but you're also selling gifts, or if you don't sell chocolate, what can you do to sort of capitalize on this sales opportunity over the next 10 days? We've got Easter a week on Sunday, so we've still got a full 9-10 days of trading. So the first thing to do is really to think about what kind of items that you've got in your range that people may be interested in buying at this moment in time. And as I said, the turn in the good weather, the fact that the children are off school, even if people don't have children, it is a time where the lighter nights have come in. People are starting to think about summer. The fact that we've got 2 bank holidays coming up, whether you've got kids or not, you've got some time off work. So it is a time where people are thinking, all right, you know, I'm gonna chill out. I want to relax. I want to see what I can do in the house. I want to look at my wardrobe, and those kind of things are going through their minds. So it's for you to put those kind of opportunities in front of them. So think about what they might be considering, and it's all of those things. So if you are selling garden products, it's about writing a little post about how the warmer weather means that you can start planting stuff in your garden, that who's taking a trip to the garden centre, who is digging up the weeds this weekend, who's power washing, and create some engagement with your customer in terms of what they may be thinking of doing, that will then lead to purchasing something from you. So by power washing the drive, unless you sell power washers or you sell the whatever the stuff is that you put down, the cleaning solution or the sand, whatever, then you know, that's not what you wanted to sell. What you are wanting to sell is the fact that they've put in all that hard work and power washing their drive Easter Saturday or the bank holiday Monday to power wash the drive, have this lovely clean driveway. And you know, what better way to finish that off is to think about some new garden accessories, or some solar lights, or some ornaments, or new garden furniture, or a plaque that goes on a shed, or something that sits, you know, outside their front door, a door wreath, whatever. So it's about leading them down that journey. So by talking to them about something that they may be doing, which is quite a chore, it's about getting them to think about that end result and how great they will feel when they've had, you know, finished doing the power washing, or finished doing the weeding, or finished painting a wall, and you know how lovely that would look finished off with some solar lights draped along it, or a little ornament or something on there. So it's about creating posts and blogs and newsletters that is going to take them along that journey. You're not going to stop them from doing that chore. You're going to plant the seed, you know, why don't you do that? But you are taking them along that journey to the point where they almost want to reward themselves with something that will highlight their good work and make their garden look even better. And we do the same with home decorating inside the home, so refreshing. You know, people might be putting a lick of paint on the stairway, or they might be sanding down some doors, or they might be thinking about a new carpet. So it's by doing that and doing that really boring thing of putting, you know, painting a wall or buying a new carpet, what that means in the long term, and what that means is, because they've got a nice new coloured wall or they've got a lovely cream carpet, does that mean that they will want to put some new cushions on their sofa? Will they want to put some new pictures up on the wall? Will they want some new scented candles? So it's about leading them along that way, taking them from doing a really, you know, quite boring job, chore even, but it's taking them along that path into how they will feel at the end of it, and what little low value, low price items they can buy from you that will recreate, you know, a wonderful new colour scheme in their house, will finish off the room because you've put a new carpet in, and just add those little finishing touches that will make a massive difference. Then if you are in a fashion, you own a fashion boutique or you're a fashion online store, it's getting them to think about decluttering, or thinking about summer wardrobe, or changing over from their winter to summer wardrobes. And again, you know, that I have to do that. I haven't got the space in my wardrobes for winter clothes and summer clothes, so mine go in suitcases and they come out of suitcases. And as much as I really want to get my summer clothes out, I think, oh my goodness, that is a really long job. What am I going to find in there? Can't remember what I put away. And if I was prompted and by a retailer to do that task, and then I was given some sort of a reward at the end of it. So you could say, you know, if you've changed over your wardrobe, share a picture with us and be in with a chance to win a gift voucher or get a 10% voucher or something like that. And you're giving them the opportunity to engage with you. You're prompting them to do it, and you're giving them a reward at the end of it. And it could be, you know, new jewelry or a new handbag, new accessories. It could be new makeup. Anything like that is a reward, a treat to ourselves for going through the motions of doing that wardrobe changeover or decluttering or donating to charity. And it's, again, same as the other instances, it's about taking them along that journey and bringing them onto your page or onto your website, and what kind of treats can they find on your site that will reward them for doing those tasks. So those are the three in terms of taking them on a journey. The other things I wanted to point out, that if you have anything that is child related, games, toys, crafts, baking, anything like that, then the children are off school, whether they were off last week and this week, or this week and next week, they're off school. They will certainly be at home with you over the bank holiday weekend. So you may be looking for crafts to entertain them with. You may be looking at things that you can do with them that gets them off the iPads, off the Xboxes. And again, by telling that story and possibly even creating a bit of nostalgia. Do you remember baking with your grandmother? Do you remember doing your baking badge when you were at Brownies? Have you thought about doing this with your child? Because a lot of us don't. You know, there's a lot of these forgotten skills that have completely gone under the radar. Sewing, knitting, crochet, craft, and baking in particular. So if you sell any baking kits or any craft kits, then you could pick on that nostalgic theme and really sort of start to encourage your customers to look at ways that they can keep the kids entertained over the Easter bank holiday. And then the last thing is in terms of gift buying. So lots of us, you know, we give eggs to our children, godchildren, the next door neighbours, friends. We donate eggs to school, anything like that. And actually, when it comes to Easter Sunday, probably the last thing you want is your child to be given a load more eggs from other people. And a lot of people now are moving away from chocolate and giving them gifts instead. So if you have got gifts or crafts or little action packs, anything like that, that are under sort of the £5, £10 price point, that is a really great thing to promote at the moment to people who do buy eggs or a gift for somebody at Easter. Instead of giving them a gift voucher, instead of giving them £5 or £10 in a card, you could give them a craft set and they could actually create something and sit down and keep them entertained. You could give them travel games if you know that they're going away for on holiday. You could give them a little accessory for their bedrooms, you know, a little plaque, a little photo frame, a money box, anything like that. So lots of things like that. Or you could do a post that was 10 gifts under £5 to give at Easter, 10 things to give at Easter instead of chocolate. And you are putting ideas in front of your customer because we're so busy. We're quite lazy. We often go for the easiest option. You know, if you're in Tesco and you see eggs there, you think, right, stick them all in there. But actually, if we see posts on Facebook and we think, oh, do you know, that's a really good idea. I'm going to buy 5 of those kits. I'm going to buy 2 of those plaques for the kids' bedrooms instead of chocolate. But you have to put it out there. You have to put it in front of them. Never assume that your customers know that you do these craft kits. Never assume they know that you've got gifts under £5. So you have to spell it out to them. You can spread it out over 3 or 4 different Facebook posts over the next few days. You can remind them that there's still plenty of time if you want to post to them. If you do personalisation, you can give them a last date for personalising a product, but you have to put it in front of them. So with all of the tips that I've given today, it is about creating a bit more backstory, about leading them along that journey, and it's about putting ideas in front of their heads rather than posting a picture of, let me find something, what's this little plant thing, rather than just putting a picture of that, put a picture of that and put how great would it be for you to give this instead of, you know, in 2 weeks time. Children love doing this. They sit down. Remember when you used to help plant items in the garden when you were younger? You could do stuff like that. But don't just post a picture and run. You need to tell a story behind it. You need to prompt your customers, fill their heads with ideas, and do all the thinking for them. So they literally, all they have to do is click on the link and buy it, and it's sorted. So apologies for my croaky voice. Hope that's really helped. We've got 10 days, 9 days to really get moving with Easter. If you are selling chocolate items and you've got anything that is particularly niche, so if you've got gluten-free or you've got nut-free or you've got vegan chocolates, then they are all really great to focus on specific posts. If you've got handmade items, handmade chocolates, or you can create bespoke items and gifts to do with chocolate, then really focus on that as well. I'm not saying that the chocolate market is gone. It by no means has not gone. And if anything, everyone is trading up into more higher end bespoke chocolate gifts and more unique chocolate items. So power on with those. If you don't do chocolate, but you've got gifts, you've got a garden, you've got homeware, then it is also a really fantastic opportunity for you to tap into the minds of your customers this time of year, get them spending. They're out in the garden. If the weather holds up, it's nice and sunny here today, but if the weather holds up, they will be out there pottering, because it's been such a long time since we all were out there tidying our gardens. They will be doing a bit of a refresh on their house somewhere, whether it's a little project or a big project. And they will be thinking about the summer as well. So you've got lots of opportunities to push your products. So good luck. Happy Easter to everybody. I will see you next Tuesday. And there we go. Turbo Tuesday done in 15 minutes. Bye for now.